Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome along to another episode in the Football Manager Prediction Series. It is a 4-part mini-series where we are going through a Football Manager database and simulating a year into the future to see how Football Manager predicts the 2020-21 season is going to finish. So today our attention turns to the Thurlow Nunn North, and we're going to see what Football Manager thinks will be the outcome of this season. So just to let everybody know, for those of you who don't play Football Manager, who don't know what this is, the game has in-game settings of the of the National League North and South. So this is the database that's been created by somebody who has gone around all levels of the game. So this is the lowest level that is available on this database. Unfortunately, SIL is not included. However, you can take over as manager of one of these clubs and obviously go on the journey that most people do in Football Manager and try and get this team or your team promoted as high as is possible on here. So I've gone to the beginning of the season, and unfortunately the game has played one match already, so you can kind of already see who's got off to a good start in here. But if I show you the season preview, which is very important. Now this is what the game thinks is going to happen based on the odds. So what it is saying is that Kings Lynn reserves, AFC Sudbury reserves and Needham Market reserves are going to have good seasons. Now the reason why they've got them and Leiston at the top is because obviously Leiston are being at a higher level, all of these teams being at higher levels rather, the game predicts that effectively what can happen is that those teams can put in their best players into the reserves and it will give them some sort of advantage. But reserve football being reserve football, I don't think that is going to be the case, and I think what you'll possibly see is some of these teams finishing lower down. I don't know. I haven't gone the year into the future yet, but we've got the likes of Yarmouth at the top there, Ipswich Wanderers at the top, a bunch of teams finishing in mid-table. According to this, Wisbech are going to finish 12th. Mulbarton are going to be at the bottom of the table. Ooh, some big teams down there. Very, very harsh. But this is the best media 11 according to the game. So we have got Elvis Putnins, a goalkeeper for Great Yarmouth on here. We have got Marley Andrews, who plays for Sudbury Reserves. We have got Jack Frohawk for Downham Town. We've got Anton Bonetti for Ipswich Wanderers, a centre-half there. We have got Kane Monday for Sudbury. We have got Ben Hunter for Sudbury as well. We've got George Exworth for Framlingham. We've got Thomas Detmar for Sudbury. I swear this guy was in the best one for the Ishmael North. I could be horribly wrong on that one. Kyo Mitchell for Kings Lynn, and then we have Matt Blake for Ipswich Wanderers, the main man. According to this, on £500 a week, you have to let me know if that's right, Blakey. Do it in private, don't do it out in public. But yeah, that is the media's best 11. But what we're going to do now is holiday 1 year into the future and have a look to see how Football Manager thinks this season is going to go. So here we are then on the 31st of May. Let's search and have a look to see how this season has gone. Thurlow Nunn North. So we can see that according to Football Manager, the league will be won by Ipswich Wanderers. Congratulations to Ipswich Wanderers. And also congratulations to Lowestoft. It has you guys being promoted as well, which would be a massive improvement on how things have been going this season. But we can see that AFC Sudbury and Kings Lynn Reserves did very well according to the game. They've got Leiston down in 9th, but Needham Reserves down in 15th. There's some big teams, Lakenheath, Mulbarton and Sheringham, all down at the bottom of the table compared to where they are in real life. Wisbech in 10th, who are, let's face it, the whipping boys of the Thurlow Nunn at the moment. As I said, they look like they're finishing in 10th according to this. Downham, who are 9th, finishing 13th on the game. Just having a look at the current league table. Are there any that the game has kind of got right? Other than Ipswich Wanderers, Framlingham in third, who finished or are 11th for the moment. Fakenham, I suppose Fakenham being near the top is more of an accurate reflection. This is there or thereabouts. Haverhill Borough, they're doing a lot worse than what they are. A lot better than what they are in real life. So Haverhill and Wisbech have done remarkably well on the game according to what they have in real life. Debenham are doing better on the game as well. So then you've got Downham. Norwich CBS is kind of there or thereabouts. Cornard. Again, Cornard's probably the most accurate of all of these, other than Ipswich Wanderers. So I think if we actually look at all 4 of the divisions that we've covered in this mini-series, I think actually the Thurlow Nunn Prem is probably the most accurate that the game has been. Whereas this league it's massively off. Really, really is massively off. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the ratings on here, you can see the top goal scorer is Matt Blake with 4 goals. How has he only scored 4 goals and yet Ipswich Wanderers have got a 58 goal difference? I don't understand that. So something has not gone quite right here with this particular part of the database. And I don't know whether or not it's because reserve teams are in here. I'm not entirely sure. But when I've holidayed it years into the future, there hasn't been this discrepancy at all. So I don't know why this particular holiday that I've done to jump 1 year into the future has gone like this, where the average ratings are not going to be right, the assists are not going to be right, obviously player of the matches, clean sheets, none of this is going to be right. So that's interesting, really, really interesting. But what do you guys make of it? Would you take the positions that are on Football Manager right now? Are you one of these teams that are doing well at the moment and you're furious with Football Manager right at this moment? Let me know down in the comment section below. This has been quite enjoyable doing this. I've enjoyed bringing Football Manager content to you on the channel, but if you want me to use this database to show you other aspects of your club or you as a player or whatever the case may be, let me know down in the comment section or come over and reach me on Twitter and I can send screenshots or maybe produce other videos depending on what it is that you want. But let me know down in the comment section and I'll see what we can do. But if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Obviously, the Suffolk Non-League show is going to be continuing as it normally does on a Monday night. Every Monday, 8:30 PM, we go live. So if you want to get involved in that chat and that conversation, then please hit us up and look us up over on there. But until next time, as always on the channel, thank you very much for watching. Adios.